Nothing like wasting your time recording it and uploading it and looking like an idiot online. Straight out of Tennessee. What's up, guys? My name is Alex. I go by the Beard King Picker. I am a full-time eBay reseller and a part-time Amazon reseller. Only part-time on Amazon because I only send off about one box of books per week over there. I have a few items listed merchant fulfilled, so that's fulfilled by me. We do have one FBM fulfilled by merchant sale this week, so we're going to pull that one first, and then we're going to get into all the eBay sales that I have from the weekend. Last weekend was a little bit slow. I had about 16 sales, so I did decide to put on a big sale in my eBay store. I dropped it down to 20% off, and it seemed to work because we have about 22 eBay sales. So a grand total of $712.04 over on eBay. I'm very happy with that for the weekend. And we'll start with the first item, which is right here on my head. Brand new with tags hat. Found this at my local Goodwill store. Probably paid $4, I think is that what the hats are at. I took an offer for $18. I didn't want to take the offer, but 18 is not bad. I wanted to keep this hat. I really like it. And let's go pull the one order on Amazon and get that out of the way. Then we'll jump into the rest of the eBay sales. And 5 of those eBay sales all came from one customer. So that is very cool. I do appreciate when people buy a lot out of my store. I can combine the shipping for them, which will save them money and save me money on packing supplies. Well, I just jumped on my computer to check what the book was that sold on Amazon. It was a $41 order, but they canceled, unfortunately. So I really am just a part-time Amazon seller at this point, so we're just going to get right in to all the eBay sales. Amazon has really been terrible for me lately. I'm down 45% from last month, so good thing I have eBay. I always preach that you should not throw all your eggs in one basket, so I'm not too stressed out about lower sales on Amazon this month. As long as things are moving on eBay, I'll be good. Okay, so the first book order came from your dirty girlfriend. Your wife did message me too and ask for a copy of them, but I only had the one. Here it is, went to your girlfriend. 50 Shades of Grey, the whole complete set, brand new, sold for $11.99. Surprised this sold for $11.99. These books have really tanked recently, but I think they're slowly going back up in price. So there we go, 50 Shades of Grey. Okay, the pathetic sale of the video favorite Radio Gems sold for $4.99 plus shipping. So vintage Christian songbook right here. Straight out of Tennessee. $4.99 on that. Okay, next item up. The buyer messaged me and asked if I still had it available. Apparently it ended and he saw the ended listing and I'd never sold it before, so I don't know what happened. It's probably situation where I end and sold similar and I forgot to sell similar on this item, but I appreciate that he did message me because I did still have it in stock and it was a really good sale. This is an international sale, brand new vinyl record. Never heard of this guy before. Kind of looks like Joe. I'd flip that. So this sold full asking price for $35. I think I picked this up at the bins, which is surprising to find a vinyl record at the bins. Brand new sealed in this good a condition. Usually the records are pretty beat up over there, but good sale on this one. Our next we have books that I tell you guys to look out for all the time. It is Bible commentary books. The guy came into my store and bought 5 of them. These are from James Kaufman, so keep an eye out for these. James Burton Kaufman Bible commentary books, bought all 5 of them for around $61. So I'm going to put all these together, send these off. Glad to move a whole bunch of these. I have still a half a bucket full of these things. Been really, really profitable because I think I paid like $60 for everything that I bought on that online auction, and I just sell these things at least a couple every week. So keep an eye out for Bible commentary books. Here is the sale of the video of the weekend. Warhammer, The Emperor's Will. This came from Crossville, Tennessee, where I bought a ton of these books. huge score. The best pick of my life. This one sold for $159.99. Check out the graphics in this book. This thing is sick, guys. $159. I paid $2 for this book. Amazing art in this thing. Great flip right there. Everything that came out of this lot has been amazing. The first book that I sold from this lot sold for $475. I still have all these left right here. I only paid $250 for all the books. So there we go, $159.99. All right, next two books. These are kind of more like a textbook style book. Both sold at the same price for $11.96 plus shipping. We have Administrative Office Management. And then we have Next Generation. Those two books both sold for $11.96 each. All right, next up I have a Bible that sold. All my Bibles are listed up here. As you can tell, this shelf is completely full. I'm gonna have to use a second shelf right here for Bibles. So I gotta dig through all these. We have an old Bible that sold from 1955. Let's see if I can find it. Probably gonna be the very back on the very bottom of all the books. So I usually list all my Bibles here. For some reason, this is on C4, so wrong shelf completely, guys. Probably listed it and put it over there because I was out of room up here. So I'm gonna throw all these back now. Nothing like wasting your time recording it and uploading it and looking like an idiot online. But that's my specialty. Check out this one I just listed today. And a slipcase, very nice. $50 for that one. All right, let's go in the right location. It says C4. Running out of room, guys. I might be in like 2 weeks, hopefully buying some library style shelves, double-sided, that I'll throw in my other room over there. So we can keep expanding the books on eBay. But here's the Bible right here. Big Bible, 1955. Sold for $19.76. Alright, I got another book from the 127 haul. Legends of Zelda. Not sure if that is it. There's one right here. I think it's a different one, or at least it looks a lot darker blue in this picture. I think this is the second or third Zelda book I sold from this haul. They all kind of look the same. Here's the correct one, just a little bit darker blue, but they all have the same cover on them. This one sold for $23.96. This one is special edition, collector's edition. Everything is here. The map, I think it even comes with a leather bookmark. That's cool. Giant Zelda poster in here. The walkthrough gaming book. Always keep an eye out for walkthrough gaming manuals. Do really well. We're gonna change it up right now with a really weird sale. This plushie only sold for, I think, $7. A scorpion plushie. Who the heck would want a scorpion plushie? Interesting. Look at the tail. You can move it around, put it in any position that you want. Not sure where the heck I found this thing. Probably the Goodwill bins. Next book is right here. The Red Balloon from 1956. 99 red balloons. Have you guys ever heard that song, 99 Red Balloons? Not sure where. Anyways, interesting book. All black and white, except the cover. The Red Balloon. Sold for $15.99. Here's another thing to look out for, guys. Car manuals do really well. This is a Jeep one. In the original bag here, it is complete user guide, manual for Jeep. Nice looking bag there. This sold for $31.99. A3, we have another one right in this area. Just listed this one. For some reason I thought this was Footloose when I first saw this book. But it is Footloose Doll. Only sold for $9.88. Back over to Rack C here. C2. This is it right here. Is that a pharmacy book or something? Wow, from 1955. This one sold for $20.79. Nice vintage book, 14th edition. I wonder how much the first edition of this book goes for. Double rows here, so sometimes it's hard to find the book. I got put in the very back there, and I just listed this. Sold for full asking price. It was not on the sale. Self-Reliance from 1967, sold for $11.99. Of course, I do have a book that's on the Bible shelf over there. Supposedly, it's on the Bible shelf there. So I gotta go back over there and look. It was in the correct spot on the Bible shelf there. This just sold, full asking price for $12. All right, here is another one. This one did sell for the full asking price, so not on the 20% off. A lot of these, let's see, a lot of these still sold at the full asking price. A lot of the Bible commentaries were on the 20% off. A great set right here, not in the best condition, but still a cool pickup for them. The box set, Tolkien box set, 50th anniversary from 1989, sold for $15.96. But guys, let me know down in the comments if you run sales in your eBay store. I definitely recommend it if you're having slow sales to list something, to drop the prices, throw on a sale, 20% off. I did start with 10% off one weekend, then 15, and then I went to 20. But I do send out coupons also to customers for 10% off. So if someone were to get one of those coupons, they could get 30% off. That is the last book for this video, guys. As always, keep on picking, keep on flipping. Beard King out. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below. I really, really appreciate it. We'll see you guys next time.